Hello everyone and welcome to day 1 of the weight loss challenge. Weight loss is a serious issue for people all around the world. So much so that the world obesity levels have tripled since 1975. Being overweight is a problem, and if you want to look great, feel great, and live for a longer time, then you've come to the right place. So let's jump into the first reason why it is difficult for people to lose weight, and it is inflammation. Well, inflammation is one of the most natural processes that happens in the body, and in response to a wound or an infection, inflammation is the body's natural way to heal and repair, and it's like an intelligent strategy. Short-term acute inflammation can benefit the body. Let's take an example of when you work out. When you work out, the body goes through a process of short inflammation cycles, which helps your body get stronger and faster. The problem arises when your body is chronically inflamed. Chronic or continuous inflammation is one of the underlying causes of almost all major diseases in the world. Well, let's look at heart attack or stroke or autoimmune disorders. And the thing is, apart from these diseases, inflammation can keep you from losing weight. So when we eat food that are high in inflammatory markers, then there's a lot of changes that happens in the body. Let's look at some of them. First thing that happens is that we have elevated levels of TGF-beta. What is TGF-beta? It's transforming growth factor beta, which increases inflammation and promotes weight gain by dysregulation of blood glucose. One of the next changes that happen is a mouthful. It's called matrix metalloproteinases, or MMP, if that works all right. What really goes on when you're trying to lose weight is that there is a remodeling process that happens in an area just outside your cells called the extracellular matrix, which allows for the migration of new white blood cells. Guess what happens when you are inflamed? That process doesn't happen anymore. One of the other big things that happen when you have inflammation is VEGF or VEGF, or vascular endothelial growth factor, which is how your body makes new blood cells. The more blood vessels, the better the blood flow. And the better the blood flow, the better the blood moves around your fat cells to keep them oxygenated. When this process is being disturbed chronically when you're inflamed, then it can directly impact the utilization of fat cells to be burned for energy. Those were some cellular processes that happens when you have inflammation. Now, I want you to forget all of that, and all you should know is that chronic inflammation is bad. What can we do about it? Let's look at strategies to hack it. The first one is to be careful of which oil you use. Yes, oil. Avoid oil that has been processed, fried, or cooked to high heat or been treated under high pressure. Some of the common oils that we use for cooking, such as sunflower oil, peanut oil, canola oil, in short, all vegetable oils, come under the category of polyunsaturated oil, also known as PUFAs, which are molecularly highly unstable at high temperature and come with the risk of getting oxidized super fast. This oxidation process can increase the toxicity in the arteries, causing a variety of health problems, including the inability for you to lose weight. Hey, if you're going to the gym and you're doing everything right and you're still eating in this vegetable oils, that is the problem. This oxidation process can increase the toxicity in your arteries and can cause a variety of health problems, including your ability to go to the gym and still not lose any weight. Vegetable oils are also high in omega-6 fatty acids, which imbalances your omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acid ratio, resulting in overall decline in health. PUFAs have also been shown to increase body fat while keeping calories under control. One of the things that is highly important is that you must be careful when you get food from outside. Most of us in this pandemic times are doing a lot of takeouts. And what happens is most of the restaurants around the world are still using PUFAs, which can make eating out less desirable from a health point. As a hack, what you can do is to call the restaurant and inquire about their preparation methods, or better yet, give the chef your own specific instructions of which oil to use. So what kind of oils you must use then? I highly recommend you cook with substances that are stable at high heat, such as coconut oil, butter, and ghee. The next one is to avoid sugar. Now, hey, this is a no-brainer, right? Sugar is officially bad for you, and this also includes high fructose corn syrups used in many products like jams and cereals. The next one is refined carbohydrates. Refined carbohydrates have most of their fiber removed, and fiber has a ton of benefits in the human body. Refined carbs such as candies, pastries, cereals, processed food, cookies have a high glycemic index, which means how fast a specific food group can raise your blood sugar levels. This combination of less fiber and a high glycemic index will make sure your body gets inflamed. So please try to avoid that. The next one is alcohol. While having some alcohol is good for the body, excessive alcohol can increase inflammatory markers such as CRP and leaky gut. A general recommendation is 2 units of alcohol for men and 1 unit of alcohol for women. The next one is processed meat. Processed meat increases inflammation and has shown to be associated with diabetes, heart diseases, and cancer. So it's best that you avoid processed meats such as sausages, bacon, ham, or smoked meats or jerkies. I would also highly encourage you to stop consuming factory farmed or commercially raised animals and opt for grass-fed, grass-finished, and pasture-raised meat. This helps the soil and helps the environment. With that, we have come to an end to today's video. I hope you liked it, and this is day 1. Start using the hacks that I just spoke about in reducing your inflammation. See you in day 2.